garden of good creativity. We get free, be me, work it effortlessly. Do what you love and then allow the prosperity. You got this. Make good, make it your own. You know you got the power in your mind, heart, body, and soul to grow dreams, grow faith, grow you. Create authentically in the garden of good. Live, and love. In a garden gonna dig big and trust. In the garden gonna create, elevate, celebrate, and love. To the garden. That's right. Create, elevate, celebrate. Right? Namaste, beautiful creatures of the light. Gardeners of good. Welcome. Welcome to the Garden of Good. I'm Amy Steinberg. This is my home. Most of you know me. And some of you, it's your second or third time. Some of you, it's your first time. Some of you have been coming here for the entire 11 weeks, which means that next week is the end of the first quarter. I am so excited to be developing this with you. So I wrote this little tune for us. It's so simple. And you know, I always believe that when we sing, we trigger that parasympathetic nervous system, which calms us down and creates that space of peace within. So I invite you all to sing this little chant that I wrote. You'll learn it so quickly, so easily. So good to see you, Karen, Ellie, and Jennifer. Here comes Sherry coming in the room. Christy, Reverend Christy, so good to see you all. I rest, I relax, I'm totally peace right here, right now. I rest, I relax, I'm totally at peace right here, right now. And then take a deep breath and sigh it out. And then we go from the top. I rest, I relax, I am totally at peace right here, right now. I rest, sing it. I relax, I am totally at peace right here, right now. And we take a deep breath. And we anchor. We anchor in this peace, knowing that this garden of good is just spreading love and peace by being it, by singing it, by drawing it, by laughing it and talking it into being with our consciousness. We are a creative, conscious community, and I love you from all over. Thank you so much for being here with me tonight. I invite you to sing with me, to let it out. I rest, I relax, I am totally at peace right here, right now. I rest, I relax, yeah. I am totally at peace right here, right now. Deep breath. Sigh it out. Yes. Week 11. Week 11. We have been here for almost an entire quarter, and this week is peace, which, as you know, I've told you almost every week, is my root. And here's the deal with the Garden of Good. We are doing 4 12-week sessions. Some of you have just signed up from the top. It's all by love offering. And for the first 3 months of the year, we've been in the heart space. And then we'll be moving to the mind, which is that air energy, and then the body and the soul. Of course, we're always in all of them, but we're just focusing upon it because it's fun, because it's through my book, Make Good. And the first quarter of the book is the heart. And tonight happens to be my root word, which is peace. I asked you to consider choosing a root and a fruit for the 12-week period. So now you've had 12 weeks to focus upon your root. And I ask you, how is it coming along? Is it growing for you? I know for me, my consciousness of peace has grown so much. And then the fruit is an outer goal. It could be a creative goal. I invite you to do a creative goal because this is a creative community. And mine, as you know, is my dollhouse. My dollhouse is almost complete. It's like 95% complete. So next week, I'll be sharing with you the journey of the dollhouse. And then my goal for the mind quarter is going to be to write a book called The Dollhouse Chronicles, which is going to tell you the whole story of building the dollhouse. Important in the garden is kindness first, being kind mostly to yourself. Be very gentle with yourself during this time together as we create. Just open yourself to the joy that you have that is your nature. Everything is gardener's choice. You can do as much or as little. You can sing, you can do the hand thing, you don't have to. And of course, the camera is always optional. If you have to go to the bathroom, take us with you, just turn your camera off. And it's confidential in here, ladies. I do record these sessions, but I cut you out so that you can remain confidential. And I say that because I am a dirty girl. And yes, it is true. It is true. So right at the top tonight, I want to give away a gift because I want to normalize gift giving. And hallelujah, occur. Now, before we get into our work for the night, I'm going to give you a tiny, teeny talk, and it is on peace. Now, if you have my book, then you know that my peace entry starts out by me expressing that was just a word I heard for many, many, many years. I did not actually know what peace was. I grew up in a fight or flight family. Fight or fuck family. All the F's. Always pass the fucking ketchup. There was always drama and chaos. So I didn't really know peace, right? So I had to learn about peace. And I think sometimes a lot of us grow up in homes like that because we're led to the spiritual path. That's what leads us to the spiritual path. Yeah. Is all the craziness that we grew up in. So what is peace to you? What makes you feel peace? We're going to do a little bit of a creative contemplation after this, where we're going to all get to write some things down that will express what peace is to you, like where you can find your peace. But it's very personal, it's a very personal place. But I know for the most part, it's a place without judgment. I love the Rumi idea that there is, out beyond the ideas of right and wrong doing, there's a field you there, and that field is peace. Yes, that field is peace. I wrote this little slide here, peace is in the heart, because peace is in the heart. Yeah. Peace is, yeah, I got my generational people in there laughing with me. I love it. This is the section of the book that the word peace through on, because I feel like that's where you feel peace. Peace is a feeling that you have from your heart space, right? And it's a place within that we can always return to. Thich Nhat Hanh, who's a teacher, a spiritual teacher, said peace is every step. It's every breath, every pause is an invitation, and it's always accessible. I don't think we remember that all the time. It's always accessible no matter what. I always think about Viktor Frankl, of course, who endured unimaginable suffering in the concentration camps. He taught us that between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom. In every moment, we offered a chance to soften, to surrender, to embrace the quiet strength of peace. Quiet strength of peace. So say out loud with me, peace is always a choice. And I invite you to unmute for a moment and repeat after me. Peace is always a choice.
Peace is always a choice. Peace is always a choice.
Peace is always a choice.
Peace is always a choice.
Peace is always a choice.
And one more time for the power of 3. Peace is
Peace
power.
always
Always a choice.
Peace is always a choice. Woo! It is.
Yes, it definitely is. So let's take a moment right now just to breathe, to settle, to be right here. Take a moment and be gentle tonight with yourself. Let's draw peace, let's write peace, let's express peace, and let's remember that it is always choice. That is my teeny tiny peace talk. And now we're going to go into our first creative expression. And I want you to grab your journal and a pen. Your journal and a pen. And we're going to do some writing. We're going to do what I'm calling creative contemplation using imagination. I know you want to see that again. Creative contemplation using imagination. All right. So when I was sitting on the porch today and I was thinking about, peace, of course, because that was what we're going to talk about tonight. I thought of this concept of creative contemplation using imagination. And I thought, what I'm sitting out here on the porch right now, and I feel such peace. And I thought, wow, okay. So could I conjure this feeling up if I wrote these sentences out and wrote this? So that I wrote a deep breath with the sun shining on you on your front porch, and that brings me peace. A long walk with lots of color and calmness and blue skies brings me peace. And then I was talking about this with Reverend Jackie today, and she said, I asked her to contemplate and imagine a place where she feels that deep peace. And she's standing at the foot of the ocean on the Oregon shore with those big ocean waves that could just wash right over the power of something greater than you. And relaxing and knowing and feeling that peace. So I want you to take a moment right now and write a scenario, just a sentence or a phrase, a place that you feel the deepest, most beautiful space of peace. And we're all going to go all of our imaginations. So take this moment. I rest. I relax. I am totally at peace right here, right now. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm just going to re-say what I did. I didn't record. So for those of you who are doing this after the fact, what I asked everyone to do was put their hand down on a piece of paper and then trace it. And in this first finger, I had you put the flow of, like the waves of your heart. I had you put circles in here that are like the cells of your body or the thoughts of peace. In your middle finger, where we might say F you, we are putting hearts and love. And in the finger that we point with, I'm putting the flowers, because point and notice and see the growth that you are having. And then in the thumb, I said, you can do whatever you want with the thumb. Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want with any of it. And then take your favorite color and outline your fingers. I am a teal girl all the way. This hand is your hand. I love this. All right. All right. How are your hands coming along? Do you want a bunch more time, or do you feel ready to move to the next step? Whoops. Noise. A little more time?
More time.
More time. Then I will keep working on mine.
Yeah, I just started my first color.
I think because I do these things a couple times before I share them with you, I'm always faster. So I'm so sorry about that. But it's just because I've already done it, and so like I already anticipate what we're gonna do next, you know? But I really want you to make it pretty fabulous. So take your time with this. And I'll share once again that I'm going to be in San Diego this week. So if you know anybody there, send them out to Universal Spirit Center on Sunday. I'm doing a concert there Friday night too, which I'm really excited about because I love to do shows. So if you want to bring me to your center, please do. Please, please do. Hope to be coming back to see Reverend Lacia and Sherry sometime soon. Who knows when, but sometime.
That's a hell yes.
Hell yeah.
Speaking as a member of the board of directors, I vote
Woo-hoo.
yes.
Yes, ma'am. I got this journal that you can take out, that you're able to, get it out. But if you don't, you're going to have to rip it out if you don't have a piece of paper. Because we are going to cut and out. So I'm going to move on to that step and invite you to come along and cut out your hand as best you can. And as you do it, just think, you know what? I am so peaceful, and I emanate peace with my creative expression. I emanate peace with my thoughts. I am a peaceful being from my heart. In my heart of hearts, I am peace itself. I live the peace. I walk the peace. I talk the peace. And sure, I get upset sometimes. I'm human. But I remember to go back to peace because it's always a choice. It's always a choice. And as you cut, just let it be easy and let it be kind of fun. Let your inner child have a little moment here. You guys are going to love my dollhouse. It is so cool. Hey, who wants to give me a high five? High five. Who here is dorkier than me? No one. No one. No one is dorkier. No one. No one. All right. How are my gardens doing? I'm going to just sing a few things while your hand cut out, okay? Love, love, love. Peace, peace, peace. Love, love, love. And peace. Hey, where's Katrina? Is Katrina here tonight? Chrislyn.
No, she's downstairs. She's worked 70 hours overnights this week. So send her some extra love. It's been spring break, so it's been hard on her. But next week, she will be back. Thank you for thinking of her.
Okay, please send her all of our peace and our love. I'm going to sing it. You have one song to complete your hand, okay? Superwoman singing songs, save the streets, right the wrong. Whip out her western words, slip beneath the sound wave curves. Nestle in the ear of your heart, for how the war must stop. Hypnotize with her mind and turn you toward the love inside. The love inside. Superwoman doesn't need no super strength or super speed. She's strong enough without the ability to leap tall buildings. Her agility lies in simple sounds and simple speech. She's got two words: love and peace. Love, love, love. Peace, peace, peace. Love, love, love. And peace. I see some cutting going on. Love, love, love. All right. Peace, peace, peace. Love, love, love. And peace. Superwoman. Superwoman doesn't fly. I wrote this like 20 years ago. She only asks you why. Why the hatred and why the need to live in a world of greed. All she has is love to give. All she has is love to give. All she has is love, love, love. Sing it with me. Peace, peace, peace. That's right. Love, love, love. And peace. transition back to our hand. Do you have your hands cut out yet? Fourth finger, and you're going to pull it down, and you're going to glue your pinky on top of your fourth finger like that. And then you're going to put glue on your pinky, and you're going to pull over your thumb. Now, this is not my idea. I stole this from somebody online. I learned this online. And you're going to hold it together, and you're going to think, peace, peace, peace. Is anybody with me? The garden. I'm super grateful for the love offerings, and I'm also grateful for the garden grams. Now, the garden grams is something that, Angel, I know that you would get totally, totally down with. We are sending each other cards in the mail, which I wanted to highlight Kathy Chamberlain's card. I haven't seen her in a while, and I just wrote her an email, but she handmade this card. I got this in one of the first weeks of the garden, and I just thought that was so. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I now want to talk briefly about another thing that we have committed to, if you've been here, which is our affirmation cards. Now, today, it's peace, and peace is my root. It was so easy. I just wrote, I am a garden of peace. But now I have 11, because there's been 11 weeks, affirmation cards. Now, at the end of the year, we will have 44, right? Because we have 44 prompts in the book. And this is all because of this book. And what I love about that is that one creative project leads to another. You know, the book is what led to the garden, and the garden is what led to the dollhouse, and the dollhouse is leading to another book, right? So allow yourself to have ideas in the garden, to let them bloom, and to create yourself for yourself. This could be your ultimate fruit, is that at the end of this, you might love, in fact, Lisa, I could see Lisa Kay with all her brilliant doodles and stuff, taking her affirmation cards and turning them into a deck. I know I would buy that deck. I know I would. I have every deck that could be bought. I have it. So this is where I am going to be a little bit annoying. And this is where I tell you that next week is week 12 of a 12-week chunk. And I want next week to be all about sharing what this 12 weeks has been like. Many of you have been here with me since week 1. And whether or not you've been here since week 1, it doesn't matter. I want you to share, create a 1 to 3 minute presentation. I hate to use that word because it doesn't mean you have to do anything. You don't have to, make a video or anything. You don't have to show us anything. You don't have to do a demo. But if you want to, this is your invitation. You can. I want you to share about your roots and fruits of the first quarter next week. So if you're already planning ahead, well, I'm not going to come next week then. No. And as always, don't want to do it, you don't have to. No pressure, zero pressure ever. But I would love to hear about everybody's root and fruit and how you did over this 12 weeks. That is the only home play that we have. Now, of course, you can add to your garden, you can send a garden gram, all of these habits that we've been creating. And of course, peace is our word for the week. So just fall into peace along with your root. For me, that is my root. So, and that's many of us have that root, this for the heart. So start thinking about, the mind is coming after next week, the mind. I'm already thinking that my word might be balance. As I write the book about the dollhouse. So,
hello. Thank you, everyone, for being here. All 22 of you beautiful faces. Hi, everyone. I'm scrolling down, seeing everybody. Hello. I'm going to read a poem from Ralph Waldo Emerson. And I want everyone to start by taking a big, deep breath in, filling up with peace, exhaling the weight of anything. And now I'll read. This is my wish for you. Comfort on difficult days. Smiles when sadness intrudes. Rainbows to follow the clouds. Laughter to kiss your lips. Sunsets to warm your heart. Hugs when spirits sag. Beauty for your eyes to see. Friendships to brighten your being. Faith so that you can believe. Confidence for when you doubt. Courage to know yourself. Patience to accept the truth. Love to complete your life. And so it is, and so we let it be. Thank you.
That was such a perfect way to end our time together. And so I would like to also just quickly close with a brief prayer saying that there is no spot where God is not. And this is the place where God shows up right here in the Garden of Good. In every word that you speak, in every step that you take, peace is in every step. Make that choice this week, knowing that everything is unfolding for the highest and best, and that the divine life is my life now, and it is your life now, and that life is indeed very, very good. And so we practice peace, we vibrate peace, let it out, and so it is. I love you, and good night. Here we go. Play, pray, slay. In the dark, gonna make good today. In the dark, gonna create, elevate, celebrate, and love. I'm Mamie from the GOG, Garden of Good Creativity. We get free, be me, working effortlessly. Do what you love and then allow the prosperity. You got this. Make good, make it your own. You know you got the power in your mind, heart, body, and soul to grow dreams, grow faith, grow you.